Parama. Taranamo Sibu and Asarans, Crema Sunkun Ratungala, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Donos Imaragith, Wanarako. Bomababe want to susintu Mukarata, to Esfrectonatada Bear Mabarch. Donos Imaragith, Wanarako Rachi Drumka Sa Incho, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Durant. Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Duranta Manaso. Febko Emarayam Gawata Situ Insula Rakarakachata.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon. The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it. Hey, what are you doing there? Don't play games with me. Now, I'm going to place you under arrest and take you down to... We'll see about that.
More where that came from.
Kawana Kochukitsa Taranamo Sibu and Asarans Crema Sunkun Ratungala Chawi Mojubu Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi Duranta Manaso Donos Emaragith Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha Dosimana Rachata Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi Donos Emaragith Wanarakorachi Drumkas Machabi Doko 또 너랑가 말아준가. Terana mo sibu en dasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu en kosoracha. Boka kamaran en dosoran we no chabi. Tu Tonoranga mana. Chabi doko.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Boka kamaran en dosoran we no chabi.
You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
Boka kamaran en dosoran we no chabi. Rantamana sobu.
The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest, and those goods will be taken as evidence. And we're curious about your involvement as well.
Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa.
Quit your protestation, Samhan. We all know your little secret. The circumstances have changed. You will be coming with us. So what do you have to say for yourself? Well then, after we place you under arrest, you'll have plenty of time to corroborate that story with Lieutenant Gren. Now, you'll be coming with us.
Chabi doko, tonoranga manachunga. Rangana Noluja. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Crema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Boka Kamaran and Dosoran we no chabi. Rantamana Sobu. Parama Kawana Kochukitsa. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noluja. Boka kamaran en dosoran we no chabi. Rantamana sobu. Tonos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobins. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To as tonos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobins.
Welcome back.
I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns. We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Ruka sole molosot? Kavanata galo! Kavanami donki grato. Huta yanolia! Charika yayakta, min sobachina ninga ballo cha juksoni shorta.
I will trust. I don't understand. I was... How dreadful.
Excellent. I see my faith in your abilities was well-founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Opochano?
Tarana mo sibu indasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha, donos imaragith, wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata, moka kamaran endosoran with no chabi.
Greetings, Executive Lorso.
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
You may go, Chano. I'm sure you have many repairs to see to.
Tarana mo sibu indasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Now then, your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon. There is another task I would like you to perform for me. Do you doubt that I will uphold my part of our agreement? Don't worry. When my word is given, it will not be retracted. Now, on to business. You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopax Slusk. I realize it won't be an easy task, as Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it. I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment. Good. I will be happy to continue our working relationship.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later. Is that all? What a disappointment. Yes, what you were told is true. I can arrange meetings with Lopax Slusk, but you'd have to give me a good reason. Keep your credits. Look, I heard about your little adventure down at the docks. I could use someone capable like yourself to do some work for me. Just consider it a little test. I'm a reasonable woman. Help me, and I'll help you. Good. Rejection is just one of the many things I don't take too kindly. I need to make a transaction with 2 bounty hunters that have recently arrived on Citadel Station. Very simple. Weapons for credits. I want you to go in my place as my representative. They're being very careful, and I'd rather not be bothered. Here, this case holds the weapons they'd like to purchase. I was not told the place of the meeting, only to go to the medical unit in Residential 082 and await a communication. In exchange for the weapons case? 500. You'll receive your cut from that amount. They'd be very foolish if that was their plan. I'd hope they knew better than to try and cross the exchange. And I'll be waiting.
Do you really think it's a good idea to be working for the exchange? I don't know anyone who's dealt with the exchange and had it end well. You're right, of course. I just wish we could find our ship and get out of here.
Yes.
Just say the word.
Be careful. I would not put too much trust in the exchange. Even if Luxa is not deceiving you, their dealings will unlikely be safe. It may be a good idea to prepare yourself for a confrontation.
Kuma sone, machido pachawa chanamaba.
Still in one piece? I heard something about a violent disturbance in the residential module. Nothing to do with you, I hope. Odd. Well, at least the transaction was successful. It was successful, wasn't it? Unfortunate. But they paid the price for trying to take advantage of the exchange. I've got some more work for you, if you're up for it. A matter of a rather sizable debt owed to the exchange. I trust you. Why else would I request your help with exchange business? Precisely. Getting right to the point. I like that. Oppo Chano, one of Circa's droid technicians, owes a sizable gambling debt from his last stay on Nar Shaddaa. We've been patient with him, but we can only let a debt go unpaid for so long.
Oh, I know how that works. Gambler's down on his luck, almost out of credits and doesn't know what to do, then bam, there's a credit line all ready to go. His luck's gotta change, right? So he makes a few more rounds of Pazak and he's desperate now, desperate to win, little knowing that the deck's stacked against him and those 20s are never coming. Next thing he knows, his luck still hasn't changed. In fact, the only thing that has changed is now he owes his life's worth to some exchange boss, and he's getting intimate with a stimmed-up goon with a fist the size of his face.
Hey, that's the business. I can't be responsible for your lack of control.
Lack of control? Why? Ah, never mind.
You'll find Chano in Unit B2, Residential 082. Tell him his time is up, and we want those credits. Then rough him up, put some fear into him. Look, if I wanted you dead, I think I'd send some armed killers. And Chano's harmless. He's just a technician. I wouldn't worry yourself. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Tonoranga mana tonos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka. Tonos emeragith. Wana. In Wamagro, the Ranamo Sibu and Dasa. Macha. Tonos emereg. Tono. Tonos emeragith. Wanara. Tonos emeragith. Wanarako. Taranamosi. Taranamosi buendasarans. Machabi doko. Tono.
Are psychotic urges all that drives you?
I don't know what even came over me. One second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent. I would examine the situation as a whole, all of its ties to the Force, and then decide which string to pull, not sever them all at once. Such crude methods grant you nothing. Perhaps, and perhaps in the future, you will remember such a lesson. There are many paths in life, and some are short and empty. Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
You've returned. Did Chano cough up those credits? You killed him? And how do you expect us to be able to collect credits from a corpse? And I'm sure he learned it very well in the moments before his life ended. Before you say anything, yes, I will arrange the meeting with Slusk that you desired. But first, I was wondering if you might listen to a proposition. A business proposition, given your obvious abilities. Let me ask you an honest question. This meeting with Slusk you want, it's because Lorso's fed up with him, right? I feel the same way about Slusk, and I think it's time someone solved the problem. I think that maybe our interests lie in the same direction. Now, I know you're not dull enough that you can't read through the lines. Slusk's no good for anybody's business, yours, Lorso's, or mine. But there's a problem. Slusk's boss, Goto. And this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help. I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again then. Best of luck, handsome.